Hello, hello, hello. This is Tracy Newman from the Navigator's Tarot here to bring you a masculine reading. We'll see what's going on for the masculine. So I had a healing yesterday, and another thing that I found for the masculine, that the dragon, I cleared out this horrible Balrog type creature that, is the nemesis of all of the sages in the world. So that has been cleared out. So a lot of the darker entities and darker energies have been cleared from the earth plane, as within, so without. And we are just awaiting the transition, but also purging out. We're now going through a transformation, and for the masculine especially, it is going to, the masculine will awaken. At the moment, it is a very deep, deep, slow awakening for the masculine, but they have begun. And what I see is basically the serpent energy in the form of a dragon and a sleeping dragon in a cave, and also the coiled serpent ready to go through its transformation. Both asleep at the moment, but both nearly, almost, depending on divine timing, will be ready to rise. And to begin to really go through its transformation. It's not to say that it's already happening, but this is literally going to be a power unleashed within the masculine that will transform not only the masculine within each and every single one of us, but it will transform the masculine from the toxic era of satanic energy that has been in charge of this earth plane for such a long time, and the darkness that each and every single one of us have had to deal with in over the years. But that will actually begin to awaken this sleeping dragon and the sleeping serpent that is just awaiting the time to transform and wake up and become the true power of the divine through the masculine energies. I hope that makes sense. Anyway, so this is the rise of the divine masculine, and it is going to occur. It is literally in place now. It's just got to do with pretty much divine timing. Amazing energies we have here. Wow, very action oriented. Like it's like, what I'm seeing is like the energy surges from the sun in the form of the solar flares is having a huge effect, because the sun actually represents the masculine, and it is having a huge effect on absolutely everybody, and how we actually are going to be moving into the world. My microphone, hang on, I'm just going to drag that down. It's weird with that green light. Yeah, it's probably ready to die. Anyway, yeah, because the sun represents the masculine. And so all of that is beginning to really start to have an effect on the masculine presence and the masculine energies, because these power surges literally will break apart anything. That's what is the chaotic energy at the moment. It's going to break apart as the old system falls, and as the old patriarchal system falls, the demonic energies that have been in charge of this world for millennia, that is all going to start to fall. It's going to start to break away, and the masculine is going to start to rise in the form of the dragon and the serpent, but not in the way that we usually see the dragon, or which we've been led to believe most dragons are, and some dragons are, but not all. The dragon is extremely powerful, as is the serpent when it rises. So we will be falling into absolute unconditional love when this occurs, and much more. Once the divine masculine rises, there'll be nothing to hold it in place, and it will rise. And when it does, it will literally be a a force to be reckoned with, because an awakened masculine is something that the world has not seen for quite some time. So it's going to be very interesting when the power is unleashed, and it will be, because it is literally just sitting and waiting, awaiting its time to awaken. Amazing stuff for the masculine. Oh, the world is going to start to get very, very different and quite chaotic in the meantime. The power of the divine masculine is like nothing this world has ever seen before, I don't think. That's how it feels to me. It's going to be hugely powerful. I can feel it. So yes, in the meantime, chaos will ensue. It will actually look like the whole world is about to end. It literally is, because without the ending of the old world, no new world can come through. No newness can come through. So yeah, big stuff for the masculines. At the moment, it is just quiet. They are quietly awakening as they await and purging out any remaining old darkness or toxic energies. But just awaiting the awakening of the divine through the masculine energies. It's going to be a very amazing time coming up. It's going to be hugely powerful. And that's when, I'm getting union then will occur with the divine feminine and the divine masculine, as within, so without. Because the feminine has been sitting, waiting in preparation for the emergence of and the awakening of the divine masculine, so that the two can come into union in a balanced way, in a divinely balanced way. So yeah, that's really interesting. What else have we got here for the masculine this week? Masculine reading. Yes, as I said, these are that we have to go through the tower energies, and literally the masculine is in the page state at the moment, because the masculine has been clearing out so much, darker energies, toxic energies, that it has to make way. The tower must fall and must make way for the re-emergence of the divine awakened masculine through the dragon and serpent energies, the transformative energies of those, the serpent. It will be required for the masculine to go quite deeply, and to actually see where they have caused themselves to be trapped. This is about taking responsibility, total responsibility for one's being and actions in the world, and to also let go of the devil energies, which are always there to tempt us. There will always be temptation in one form or another. But now the divine is starting to awaken in the masculine energies, and will literally be able to discern just what is going on and how they can not be, or when they're tempted by the devil energies, to sort of like look and say, okay, so where is that going to take me? How is that going to better my life in a more spiritual, divine way? And if it can't, in an awakened masculine, then they will literally turn away from it, because their frequency will have lifted and changed. Their transformation will have taken place, and they will be able to pretty much ignore the temptation of the devil energies. Okay, so that's all I have for this week. If you haven't already, please hit like and subscribe, and I shall see you next week. Bye for now.